Hello everybody, welcome. Check us out. Got V-Belt running the excavator today. That's kind of a rare sight. I'll let him take lead on it today. I'm gonna finish my drink. This is our second job today. Our first one was just a little clearing job for neighbor to the last job we did. But what we're doing today is, you see all this down timber all over the place here, a bunch of cedar. Property we're on, power company got a right-of-way through here, and I guess the repercussions of all the wildfires California's had this last couple of years, that, not playing a blame game, but pretty much a direct result of, lines not being cleared, windstorm, whatever, knocking something on the line, causing a spark, causing a fire, causing paradise to go up in flames. So what they've done is they just poured billions or dollars and billions of dirt. There's so much money just went into it. What they're doing is they're just going through, in some places it'll be 100 feet back, some places it'll be like, shoot, it's only 20 feet on that side and 30 feet on this side. I don't know how they come up with their measurements, but some companies are doing really good doing this kind of work, but you got to jump through a lot of hoops to be involved with this. But power company is just throwing money at it. But when you throw money and people are jumping on it, kind of losing efficiency, mainly because you look at these logs, they've been sitting here for a while. All they're doing is just getting it down, cleaning up the brush, but then they leave all this firewood mess, and some usable logs they cut into 8-foot chunks, and for one, it's hard to move, it's two, it's hard to haul, and three, you just hurt the value of all the timber that you just had because you just shrunk your board footage. And try getting in a log truck or whatnot. Gooseneck's up there. I brought the stakes for it, but we changed the plans and we're not going to haul with the gooseneck because Andy reconfigured his log truck self-loader. He's going to come and pick these up. So all we're doing with the excavator is just setting them where he can reach them. So he used to only haul 19s, now he can haul 16s. I don't remember what he said he did to it, but shorten up his log dolly, get all these things staged up for him in position, and he can come grab them, and he'll get a good set of bunk logs on the bottom and then layer it with all these shorties. Alright, situation report. Look at all these nice logs that they turned into 8-footers. Pretty much a pain to move this stuff with a logging truck. Look at that. That'd have been like 4 logs for a logging truck. They cut them all on 8-footers. But check, Mike got a 16 over here. Actually, you should hear the words that V-Belt's been preaching in there about these people cutting this nice wood shorts like this. But check out this cedar. For this big a size, it doesn't really have much peck in it. It's all kind of solid. Oh, look at this. That excavator weighs 20,000 pounds. People like to think it's a mini excavator, but I think mini stops like at 12,000 pounds. He's moving in the groove and getting her shaking. Most I've lifted in that grapple was 7,000 pounds, and that was just lift her up just so I said I could or did. What's your guess on that log right there? It's gonna be at least 4,000 to 5,000, I would say. All of 4. If you just get that tip over there, he could reach that. Oh yeah, well. You can hear the pressure relief valves saying, oh, no, a little too much there, Hoss, a little too much. There's a couple down there they left at least 30 feet long, and then they left these for us. They've been better off not even cutting any of these things up. They'll be able to get a couple rounds of bunk logs and yeah. Check this out. The homeowner actually, or landowner, he actually left this for him. Attention PG&E contractor, selling log, please leave as long as possible, nothing under 16.5. Chip and broadcast slash, thanks. I don't think they read that or know how to read this out. You tell me what the heck's going through their mind when they're doing this. My opinion, it's like a framing crew coming to build a house, and they get done, they frame the house, they forgot to square it up, and they forgot to put a foundation underneath it. So for the next guys that come along, it just completely screwed up, and they might as well have just hired just hired somebody that knew what they were doing right from the beginning, because this outfit, same outfit all over the place here, they're growing like crazy, but dang, they're getting paid just to get them down, and that's pretty much where their job ends. There was an outfit, but I think he had an argument with somebody and he's not involved with it anymore, but he was actually running their self-loader and hauling the stuff off, trying to do it, probably the most efficient guy, and he got an argument with him. And yeah, but think we're wrapping up with this. He might get lucky, probably get like those two and that one, maybe those three right there, and set them up for bunk logs, and then he can just start stacking these little jokers on there. But there's this pile here, all that nice logs I showed you, there's that down there, it just, honestly, if they could have just done it correctly from the get-go, it would have been done from the, you know, we wouldn't even have to come out here and do this. And these logs would have been probably milled up by now and made something out of it. But they've been sitting here for 6 months. Call us in here and I don't even know what to say about it. Just kind of poor use of a lot of money, really. Well, we'll go ahead and get this tidied up and we'll make our cut for our hourly wage here. And then we'll go on to the next one, old son. Alrighty, we're done here for now. It's kind of BS because if we were to do something like this, you can get written up and potentially lose your license for leaving. One, there's still slash piles out there. That's still kind of a fire hazard. Having stuff like that underneath the wires, that's some ladder fuels. You're not supposed to leave that. But some government kind of organizations, they just kind of do what they want. And I was thinking how dangerous it is in flying the drone underneath this and around these power lines. If I bump one of those lines, cause a spark, V-belting, son, gone. They're gonna fry our asphalt 100%. 100% liable for all damages. It'll just completely bankrupt. Same thing if I bump one of these poles, tip it over, that's gonna cost tens of thousands. But, you know, power company themselves, they burn down a whole freaking town and they don't even get a slap on the wrist for it. They just gotta, you know, hire some people to try to prevent the next one of these from happening and making just junk wood. This all would have been nice, good stuff. They could have just left it long. There's no real excuse for doing what they did, but we are done. Andy can back around this corner. It's gonna be a little tight up there for him. Left that big one in the way. But let's go up here and see if I can get the gooseneck turned around, because it's in a one-lane old school road here up on Sutton Ridge. And this is like a 60-acre parcel. It's pretty random for a lot this big, so close to town, and pretty nice wooded area, usable land. One of the few left.